So welcome to this short video on how to use Google Maps to enhance your coursework. We'll start off by looking at this number in Google Maps. This is the latitude and longitude of the location of your coursework, and you will be supplied with this number. Simply type the number into this bar and then click on search, and it should take you directly to the location. So there's some quite useful things that Google Maps can give us to help us to understand our coursework. The first one is it helps us to get a good impression of what the area is like. If you're using a Mac and you hit Control and then you move your mouse around, you can see that we can move into a three-dimensional view, and this is quite useful for understanding the relative location. Here you can see several watersheds, and we're in quite a mountainous area. Alternatively, if you don't like doing it that way, you can click on the 3D view here and tilt view. But for now we'll stay in the 3D view. You can zoom in and out of your location, and you can see this is one of the points where I'll be collecting the data. Already as you zoom in, you can start to see areas like here. There are rows of bushes. In this case they are trees. So you can see there is some agricultural activity as well. On top of the hills, you can see that on this view we've got some slash and burn agriculture. And then you can zoom in a little bit further. You start to lose the definition, but it's still useful because at the closest level you can see here that we have got some slash and burn agriculture going on, and we'll be looking at that in more detail. Zooming out, in certain areas as well, you do have Google Street View, so let's go in and have a look at Google Street View. Again, that can be very useful for getting a feel of what the area is like. You can go up and down this road. When we go and do our coursework, we'll see that we'll actually go on this road ourselves, and as you go along the road you can see that there are quite clear evidence of agricultural activity as you go along the road. So let's zoom out again, and you should use this as an opportunity to really get a feeling of what the area is like. So you can see here as we zoom out, in the valley itself you can see that there's quite a lot of agricultural activity. And as you go along the road, you're looking for examples of agricultural activity. Here, anything with straight lines is going to be artificial, so we've seen straight lines there. And we know that that is very likely to be an orchard with some agricultural activity. Okay, so you should use this opportunity to play around with Google Maps, have a look at the local area, look for examples of agricultural activity and how humans have intervened in the environment.